Hi everyone, this is going to be a very brief video to try to introduce the construct state and to demonstrate that we already know the key elements of this. So here's a word, malakim. It means kings. And we've just been practicing changing malakim into a form we can use to add a suffix. So we change malakim to malke, and that means instead of kings, kings of, by taking off that mem and changing the kirik yud to just tseret yud. Now we can say kings of, and we can add a suffix. So we can say malke hem. Hem is the them, the kings of them, their kings. So see what we did. We took malakim, we manipulated the form, and then we added a suffix, which means since malakim, since malkehem means the kings of them, malke, this intermediate stage, means kings of. And all we're learning to do now is take malke, and instead of adding a suffix like hem, we can add a noun like haaretz. So malke still means the kings of, and now it is the kings of the earth instead of the kings of them. So malke haaretz, the kings of the earth. This noun with this special form is said to be in construct state. And this all together is a construct chain because they're linked together. Let's give another example with a feminine noun. We know Torah is law. And we learned that if we want to say the law of you with a feminine noun that ends in ah, we have to change the ending a little bit. Torah becomes Torat. And that, in essence, means the law of. So Torat ka, the law of you. Ka is you, so your law. And in the same way, we can say Torat ha-mincha. Ha-mincha is the offering. So Torat still means law of, and together it means the law of the offering. That is, the instructions pertaining to the daily offering. And we could do more examples. So here's our Torat ha-mincha, the law of the offering. But we could say Torat Adonai, the law of the Lord. We know it's the law of because it's the Torat form, not Torah. Torat Moshe, the law of Moses. How do we know this is the law of the offering? After all, Torat doesn't have the article the. Ha-mincha means the offering, but I'm saying we should translate Torat ha-mincha as the law of the offering. Well, the rule is this absolute noun, the end of the construct chain, its definiteness determines the definiteness of the whole chain. If this word has the article or is definite for another reason, we'll speak more about that in a moment. If this article is the man, everything upstream from it in the construct chain is also definite. So, kol ha'ish, the voice of the man. Melech ha'aretz, the king of the land. Eved hamelech. Only hamelech has the article, but since they're in a construct chain, there's like a distributive property. The definiteness also applies to Eved. Devar Hanavi, the word of the prophet. Sefer HaTorah, the book of the law. Sefer Hanavi, the book of the prophet. They're both definite because this has the article. But if the word at the end, if the absolute word does not have the article, then the entire chain is indefinite. So Sefer Navi is a book of a prophet. You can't say in Hebrew the book of a prophet. Well, there's ways to say it, but you can't do it with a construct chain. A quick reminder about the three circumstances in which a noun is considered definite. Start with the easy one. The easy one is it has the definite article. So, ha malka, the queen. Therefore, devar ha malka will be the word of the queen. But you don't have to have the article for a noun to be definite. If you think about it, if we use the pronominal suffix, we're also specifying a particular noun, a definite noun. So if I say avi, there's my little possessive, my father. Now I'm not really talking about a father, any old father. I'm talking about my father, which is just as definite as saying the father. So any noun that has a pronominal suffix is definite, which means beit avi. Beit is in construct with avi. Avi is definite because it has the suffix. So beit avi is the house of my father. If this noun is definite, everything upstream is definite. Finally, this is quite common in the Bible, every proper noun, like a name, is definite. So here's the name Shmuel, Samuel. And if we say Eved Shmuel, the servant of Samuel, Samuel is definite, which means any word in construct with Samuel is also definite, the servant of Samuel. I give another example here besides Beit Avi, Beit Susi, the house of my horse. Susi has the possessive, my horse. The house of the horse of me is the house of my horse. Construct chains can have multiple words. So here our absolute word is Hamelech, the king. But as we work upstream, all these words are in construct. Eved Beit Hamelech. And since Hamelech is definite, everything upstream is definite. The servant of the house of the king. The next example is a good one. Haaretz is definite. Let's look upstream. Divrei, that's from Devarim. The vowels change, but we see Devarim became a, so we know it's in construct. The words of the king of the land. You can quit watching at this point, but we've got some good slides and I might as well narrate them. If we just have Devar Hamelech, the word of the king, and we want to put an adjective with it, the adjective has to agree with its noun in gender, number, and definiteness. Devar is definite and it's masculine. Hamelech is definite and it's masculine. So ha-tov, which is definite, it has the article, and it's masculine, could go with either of these words. So Devar Hamelech Hatov could mean the word of the king, the good king, or it could mean the word of the king, the good word of the king. How do we recognize what's going to happen to our most basic nouns when they're in construct state? Well, we already know Torah. Torah becomes Torat. That's easy. What about an endingless masculine noun? They're going to do slightly different things, but for the most part what they will do is get a little bit shorter. That is, their vowels, da, var, two long vowels, become d, var, a vocal shava and a patak. Let's look at some more examples of this. Okay, here's nouns that don't change at all. Mishpat, that's just judgment, absolute state. In construct state, it becomes mishpat. The long vowel becomes a shorter vowel. Mizbeach becomes mizbach. If I want to say the altars of the Lord, Mizbach Adonai. Whoopsie, sorry. Can't go back. There we go. Mizbach Adonai. Don't memorize all these, but notice the similar pattern. Shalom is peace. Shalom. But if I want to say the peace of someone, the long vowel gets shorter. Shalom. Shalom ka, your peace. Shalom hamelech, the peace of the king. Makom becomes makom. Makom habeit, the place of the house. Makom habayit, I should say. All right, we've already seen this. Davar becomes davar. Levav becomes levav. Bain with the long e vowel becomes ben with the shorter. Ben David, the son of David. Kol with a long o vowel becomes kol with a short o vowel. Here are some common words. These are worth committing to memory. Elohim does what you'd expect and becomes Elohe. So the God of Jacob would be Elohe Yaakov. Banim, sons, becomes B'nai. The sons of the land would be B'nai Haaretz. Einaim, a dual, eyes, becomes Einei. Einei Rachel, the eyes of Rachel. Devarim becomes Divrei. And here they spell out the steps, which is sort of interesting. Devarim. First, we want to reduce that long, we want to get rid of our mem and just have it Tseira Yud. We also want to shorten that kametz to a shavah. So the first step would be d-v-re. But we can't have two vocal shavahs cheek to jowl. So the rule of shavah is when you have a reason to have two vocal shavahs right beside each other, the first one will usually become a kirik. Divrei. All right, this is easy. Torah becomes Torat. Malkah becomes Malkat. Shana becomes Shanat. The year of the king, Shanat Hamelech. Feminine plurals, the endings don't change at all. So mamlachot is still mamlechot. All that happens is that long vowel shortens. Shemot, names, becomes shemot. Sadot becomes sedot. And barachot, blessings, becomes birchot. Same process. Barachot becomes brachot, impossible, becomes birchot. Birchot hamanim, the blessing of the heretics. All right, our book goes on to note some irregulars. Av becomes avi. Ach becomes achi. Bait probably appears more often in construct state than in absolute state. Bait, house, is beit. So lots of synagogues are called Beit Israel, house of Israel, beit. Ein, spring, becomes ein gedi, ein gedi. That's enough for now. You get the idea of constructs. Good luck.